Hi, welcome to Ray at the Movies, and today I wanted to focus on my traditional movies I watched during Christmas with my family, by myself, and with my son and wife. And also, these are going to be a lot of these are going to be newer movies, of course, that I've latched onto, that I've liked, I watch every year with my family, and movies, of course, I watch by myself without my family, because some of them are not for kids. Uh, let's start this with Rassenbass, which is these are a collection of movies that I watched, which is great that they have them together in this, and of course this. So, the movies I watched was Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas, The Year Without Santa Claus, Rudolph's Shiny New Year, Frosty's Winter Wonderland, 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, Rudolph and Frosty's Christmas in July, and these were my favorite movies growing up, and I'm grateful that now I can carry these on with my son who loves these movies as well. Especially Rudolph. He's especially latched on to that, and we can't get him to watch the other ones. Then there's these movies, of course, which is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Frosty the Snowman, Santa Claus is Coming to Town, and of course my all-time favorite one, The Little Drummer Boy, which was finally released on the Blu-ray set recently. My other favorite, of course, is What is Christmas Without the Peanuts? A Charlie Brown Christmas. That was my favorite. One of my favorites, too, growing up. A lot of these I'm talking about I like, of course. I have to. If I watch them every year, I have to like these films. Now, this is a one that I haven't watched in the last 2 years, but this is something that me and my son have watched. My wife hasn't really got to watch it, and it's The Snowman, which is also based off a book. Now, they did do a sequel to this later, years later, and it's a great sequel, but I actually prefer the original. And here's some of the movies that have become now traditional and are a tradition in our household, which is Jim Carrey's A Christmas Carol, which I really like. I know a lot of people hated this movie, but I really don't see what the hate is all about. It's a great film, and it's fun. And Jim Carrey is always great as usual, even in animated form. And this is my son's all-time favorite. Is The Polar Express. He loves this movie and always wants to watch this every Christmas, which is great because I love this movie. I can watch this movie more than once, of course. The Polar Express, which is a great film. Sorry for the glare. I really don't have any area but the kitchen because I live in an apartment. Now, these are the two movies my son loves to watch that I bought on Blu-ray for him, and they're fun. They're a fun watch. Is Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas, and of course Mickey's Twice Upon a Christmas. Both fun films to watch. That's why I don't mind watching them with him. And these are now we're going into the territory. Ooh, I'm missing one. I don't know what happened to that one. Now there's my favorite movie that I just finally released and got these on DVD, but they used to show it on TV a lot. They don't show it enough. And it's Ernest Saves Christmas, a great film. Now here's where I'm going to go into the movies I watched that are not exactly kid friendly, of course, and some might argue these aren't Christmas movies, but they recently have proven me right and everybody else who's said that these are, and that is Die Hard 1 for sure has been confirmed that they feel that it qualifies as a Christmas movie, as well as Die Hard 2, which is a Christmas movie, or it just happens to take place during the holiday. And there's another one right here, which is Lethal Weapon 1. You can argue that's not a Christmas movie, but they even play a Christmas song right in the beginning of the movie. And here is my all-time, one of my favorite movies to watch during Christmas, which is exactly not for kids. Well, kids can watch it, but my son can't yet. And that's Gremlins, which does actually take place during Christmas. Now here's a list of movies that I have watched that are not, that we don't own, that are always shown on TV all the time. So I have the list with me, and I'm just going to read them off. I'm not going to even try to hide that I'm reading it. It's a Wonderful Life. I don't own this, and I'm not in a hurry to own it because they show it every year on Christmas, as well as A Christmas Story. Now, I wish that they would show Babes in Toyland, the movie that came out in 1961. That's a great film, and having a hard time tracking it down. I might not even be trying them that much. And here are some of the newer ones. Of course, Christmas with the Cranks. I really like that film with Tim Allen, sorry, and Jamie Lee Curtis. That recently saw that last year, I think, and I really liked the film, and it's now a part of our list of movies to watch. And of course, who can not say this? Say enough is Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the one with Jim Carrey, of course. And there's the Home Alone 1 and 2 films that are great films, all time one to watch. And again, why am I in a hurry to buy them on Blu ray when you can watch them on TV? They show them every year. And of course, Elf is a great film. Jack Frost is another one. Not the horror film Jack Frost, but the one with Michael Keaton, and also the one that they did not include with the Rass and Bass collection on DVD or Blu ray, which was weird that they didn't have it. And another film that I also liked to watch with my family is The Miracle on 34th Street, the original, not the remake. I have yet to see it. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, as well as Mickey's Christmas Carol, The Muppets Christmas Carol, and Krampus, the new one. Oh, and here it is, because I do have the movie on DVD, but for some reason I can't find it, is the movie North Pole. And I wish they released this one, Annabelle's Wish. I had it when it was on VHS clamshell, the clamshell VHS cases, and I have not been able to. They have not released that on Blu-ray. I think they might have it on DVD. I ain't completely sure. Um, Now there is one that they don't show enough, which is the Christmas toy, which was done by Jim Henson. In fact, has the Muppets in it. And then there's the, of course, then there's the horror movie Jack Frost, which I watch every Christmas as well, and Jack Frost 2. But these are my list of movies that I watch every year. Now there's some that have changed. They got the new one that we just watched yesterday that I liked, that my son liked too, which is Spooky the Square Pumpkin and the Christmas Kittens. I might be saying the title wrong, but we watched that yesterday. I loved it. I thought it was a fun little cartoon. I liked the first one, and didn't even know they were making a sequel. But they did, and those are my movies that I watched with my family growing up, and my wife and son now, and then I watch by myself. Of course, my son can't watch some of these, of course. So I am out, and have a good one. Bye.